Today we're doing Chapter 6, Section 5, Fractions, Decimals, and Percents. First thing you need to know is a percent is a ratio that compares a number to 100. So you've heard the phrase, give 110%. Okay, that's comparing your ratio to 100. First thing you need to do is learn how to write a percent as a fraction. You write the percent over 100 and then simplify. So from your assignment, number 1 says 40%. So we write 40 over 100, and we simplify that down to be 2 over 5. You can see how we simplified here, here, and here. We crossed out the 2's, we ended up with 2/5. Number 2 from your assignment says I have 28%. So again, I write it as 28 over 100. Then I simplify. I take the 4 times 7, 4 times 25. They cancel out. I end up with 7 25ths for my final answer. Now here's one that has more than 100%. So this is 315%, so it's 315 over 100. We have to recognize that 300 over 100 equals 3. So the 3 comes all the way over here and becomes a whole number. What's left is 15 over 100. That simplifies down into 3 over 20ths. So our whole answer is 3 and 3/20ths. Number 9 is 220%. So again, it's 220 over 100. That simplifies down to the whole number 2. That goes over here. So I also have 20 over 100. That simplifies down to 1/5. So my final answer for number 9 is 2 and 1/5. Next part of the assignment you're going to have to do is write each percent as a decimal. So what we do is from the decimal point, we're going to move the numbers 2 places to the left. So I start with 36%. I don't see a decimal here, so I put it over here. So I move that decimal 2 places from here to the front. So my answer for 36% becomes 0.36. 4.4%, same thing, I write it as 4.4. I move the decimal over 2 spots. If there's nothing in the spot here, I put in a 0. So I end up with 0.044. 1%, again, put a 1 behind it, move the decimal 2 spots. I have an opening, put a 0, end up with 0.01. 350% is, again, more than 100. So I have 350 here, move the decimal 2 spots, I end up with 3.5. The last one here is number 20. It's 0.03%, which is a real small number. I have 0.3. Moving it 2 places to the left, filling in for the zeros, I get 0.0003. Okay? The next set of problems it has to deal with is writing decimals as a percent. Now, from the decimal point, I move the 2 places to the right this time, okay? So I start with a decimal 1.68. The decimal is right here. I move it 2 to the right. I have 168. Now I put the percent on, so I end up with 168%. Really, you're multiplying by 100 here. I have 0.36. I move that 2 spots to the right. I have 36. Add my percent, 36%. Okay, here's a smaller number, 0.156. Move that 2 spots. That gives me 15.6. Add the percent, 15.6%. The last one is write each fraction as a percent. So I'm going to take the numerator and divide it by the denominator. That's going to give me a decimal. Okay? Then I take the decimal, move that 2 places to the right, just like we did up here, and add the percent sign. So number 32, we have 23 over 100. Well, 23 divided by 100 is 0.23. So I take my decimal, move it 2 to the right. Over here, that makes it 23. I add my percent. So my final answer is 23%. So 23 over 100 is 23%. 1/4 is 1 divided by 4, which we all know is 0.25. Move that 2 spots, that gives me 25, add the percent, so I end up with 25%. 1/4 is 25%. The last one we're going to do is number 40, 2 over 9. Okay, now when I divide 2 by 9, I get repeating 2's. I'm going to stop at the thousandths place, the third one. I have a bar over it, but when I change it, I'm going to make that point 222. Okay, I move the decimal 2 spots, so I end up with 22.2. Add the percent, so I end up with 22.2%. So 2/9 is equal to 22.2%. Okay, this is kind of a quick overview of all the ways we have to deal with fractions, decimals, and percent. So your assignment for Monday, I hope you can see that okay, but Monday is page 312, 1 through 31. We're going to skip the story problem 21. Tuesday will be 312 and 313, 32 through 60. Skip 42 and 43. I also have this all written on a sheet that you'll all be able to get as well, but this kind of goes over it so you can see what I did on the sheet. Good luck on this. Bye.